Fan-fucking-tabulous. Don't everyone get quiet because the live button came on.
Oh no! As soon as I saw it come on, I was like, "Oh, I gotta tell everyone that
Oh,
we're
I didn't realize it was on. I'm watching a live leak here of a guy that's got his face blown off.
No, why would you do that? What is wrong with you?
Because I'm a nuts person, dude.
God. You know how many times at work people are like, oh man, watch this video, and it's like some dude like getting killed, and I'm like, why would I want to watch that? Why would I want to watch that?
I could only hope that this guy died, actually.
I don't want to see that. Please don't leak it.
He's got to be dead.
Oh boy. I don't want to see. Oh, you know what? I forgot to throw this up on.
Crazy pills.
I forgot to throw this up on Facebook and all that. So, oh well.
I just did that. Don't worry.
Okay, cool, great. I'm glad that you're on top of it because obviously I'm not.
Yeah, you guys just keep doing what you're doing. I'm watching a guy get a vasectomy.
Oh, come on.
Oh God, this looks horrible. This has gotta be a vasectomy in a third world country, dude. There's no way. You like pulled the shit out and like snipped it. Oh, that's good stuff.
Yeah, no,
You ever think about getting a vasectomy?
No, I have, but I'm not after hearing this. Nope. Nope. Nope, and the fuck out of that. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Dude, seriously, like that, they're like, oh, but it doesn't hurt. Like, fuck it, whatever. There's no way that doesn't hurt.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
The WTF thread on Reddit is full of some gems tonight.
I remember when WTF used to be a default subreddit and show up all the time.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Now I haven't been there in a long time. God only knows what the fuck's going on anymore.
Yeah, because you were holding it together.
That's right, I was.
You were keeping it tame. You were that guy that went on there and was like, what the fuck? I lost my remote and then I found it in my couch. And he took pictures of it.
Yeah, that was me. That's never made a single post to Reddit, but that was... I totally did that.
I believe it.
Oh, man.
I made a post to Reddit in the gardening thing, and I still haven't gotten an answer. And I'm pissed off.
Are you gonna make a post about how you're pissed off?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it in WTF. I'm gonna be like, how come you sons of bitches?
What the fuck? I came to Reddit. Nobody answered the thing.
I asked a question 55 minutes ago, and I don't have a goddamn answer yet. I demand answers now. Answer my stupid post about growing dragon fruit.
Oh boy. Okay, well, we're off to a great start on a late Tuesday. Some things never change.
That's nice. That's a nice fountain soda you got there. What's that?
It's a slushy.
That? Oh, you're one of those people.
A slushy. Did you bring it up for everyone?
That's not a soda. All right. That's not juice. It's not water.
Duet.
I never said it was.
Bullshit. Hold that cup up again. I guarantee it says soda on there somewhere. I guarantee it.
No. All it says is 44 ounces.
Fucking Motomart. You're plugging Motomart on my podcast. You can't do that shit. Now we gotta fucking pay them assholes. Did you go to the one in Collinsville?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Don't go to any of the others. They're all ratty.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Bunch of ratty Motomarts around here.
Hey, I'm a gas station connoisseur. I've been eating at gas stations for the past, like, 6 years. Dude, I know which gas stations are good, which ones got the good food, which ones have good selections.
What's your opinion on a Flying J?
Fuck Flying J right
What?
now.
No, man. Flying
Yes.
J is like
No good.
saved
Bro,
my
they're really
life.
good if you're if you're looking for like selection on like sodas and stuff like that though. They got a lot. They got like all the soda. But as
Yeah.
far as food's concerned, no, I don't think so.
No.
No.
I'd like their pizza. Man, that's some good pizza.
All right, I'm gonna try it because you said that, and I trust you. But if I don't like it, I'm gonna make you pay for that fucking pizza.
Listen, all I'm saying is I worked at the mall, and I'd go to Sbarro's, and I'd get 2 nice big slices for like $7-8, and like they were kind of okay. I go to Flying J for lunch, get 2 huge slices for $5, and they're bomb. That is not a proper adjective, but they are good.
Hold on. You can get 2 slices of pizza at Sbarro's for $7.
Like something like that, yeah. If Sbarro's is even open,
I'm going to Sbarro's for fucking lunch tomorrow.
didn't Sbarro's like
they filed for bankruptcy, but they're not closed.
Okay, they didn't liquidate.
Yeah, no.
I mean, thank God.
Yeah, if that shit happens, dude, I'm gonna fucking kill myself, dude.
Bullet right here.
No, not right there. Back here.
You want
not
to do
there.
it right.
Not a good place.
You gotta get it back there.
You gotta get it back here. You gotta actually, you gotta kill the brains. You can't just kill the eyes.
I can't live without Sbarro's.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking world is this?
This is bullshit. When I was born, I was like, do they have pizza down there? And they were like, yeah, they got pizza down there. And I was like, okay, then I'll go. I'm not living in a world with no fucking pizza. All right.
Then I'll go.
All right, then I'll go. And then I was born.
And then God said unto thee, go be with the pizza.
No, not God. Not God.
Oh, sorry. The flying spaghetti monster said, go be with the pizza.
Yep. That's why I'm so fat, dude. Like, I was born to eat pizza. Everybody was born to eat pizza.
You're damn right they were.
Like pizza. Hey, did you know that pizza came about as a way, like fried rice did?
How did
fried rice is a method to get rid of leftover food.
Really?
They would just take all their leftovers, chop it up, throw it in a thing with some fucking rice, fry it up, and there you go, eat it. Right? So fucking pizza is the same thing for us. So you just take our fucking leftovers, like leftover meat and shit, chop it up, fucking put it on pizza dough with pizza sauce, bake it, and then eat it.
That is quite amazing.
Yeah. The more you know.
The more...
Yeah.
Well, that was the biggest nerd moment we've all had in history.
Bullshit.
Collective
yourself, sucker. I've had arguments about scripting languages with people. That's pretty nerdy. All right. Or actually, better yet, I've had arguments with people about what shell they use. All right. So.
What is the proper shell to use?
I don't know.
Give me your shell talk right here, right now.
I use bash.
Well, of course.
Are you lost yet?
Yeah, a little bit. little bit. Tiny bit. Oh, hey, everybody! It's Tuesday night. It's like fucking 11 o'clock already. Sorry we're so late, but quiet down. I'm trying to introduce the show. I can't do it while you laugh.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Extra Live Show. I'm your host, Kyle McCauley. Tonight with me, as always, I'm joined by the other Kyle Penrod.
I'm not actually here.
And special guest, our good friend, pal, buddy, Will Blevins. Joins us.
Hello.
Hi.
He lagged. He lagged on the introduction. He was like, no, you're not. By the time it all came through, and then his arm went like this, like 10 seconds later.
Will's actually finishing up the conversation that we had earlier.
Yeah.
on his end.
Yeah, that wasn't his introduction. In about 20 seconds, we'll get to his introduction.
Right. Oh shit. So.
Hi.
Derek, I think that was that was right around 20 seconds.
I don't know why I didn't expect it. Why did that catch me off guard? Like, I should have known it was coming. What fucking Mickey Mouse show are we all running here?
Man, I don't know.
Jesus. So,
We
anyone
should all
watching?
drink the Kool-Aid.
Quick tidbit: that was actually Flavor Aid that they were drinking, with the cyanide and such. The more you know.
We're talking about suicide?
Yeah, no. What are you talking about?
I don't know. What are you talking about? All I know is you're like, yeah, we should drink Flavor Aid with fucking cyanide in it. And I was like, oh.
Does Flavor Aid still have the little straw? Yeah, does Flavor Aid still have cyanide?
Does Flavor Aid still come with cyanide in it? Yeah.
Arsenic.
No, you can't have that arsenic, though.
Why not?
That's bad for you.
Fucking FDA regulated.
Watch the fuck out. Yeah, the American Food and Drug Administration, they told me what was good for me and what's bad for me. They don't let me have certain drugs that I need to survive because they're in fact bad for me.
Kyle,
Not
you're
me.
such an
I don't need any drug to survive except for THC.
Whoa! Really?
We need to fucking smoke weed on this podcast one time. I don't even give a fuck.
Been a long week, Kyle.
Me?
Yeah, been a long week.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. Yeah. If it's been a long week on Tuesday, yeah, fuck that shit. Give me the cyanide.
Oh, man.
You want cherry or lime?
Yeah, right.
Okay. How's everyone doing tonight?
I think we know. I think we know.
Will, how you been?
Seeing as I had to, like, rush to get here, a little worn out.
Sorry to do that to you.
Him's all tired and stuff.
But it's okay, because you got a slushie, so...
Exactly.
Like...
Getting my energy back.
You're one up on us. Like, Kyle doesn't have anything to drink, and I have an empty frozen cup.
Bullshit, I got this fucking Kool-Aid right here.
Yo, what? You have Kool-Aid? You have a
Yeah,
slushie, and I have an empty frozen cup? What kind of fucking bullshit is this?
It's actually not Kool-Aid, it's blood. That looks so dark on the camera. Actually, it is pretty dark. Oh, there's a clot in there.
This camera was holding still so well that making it hold still so well, it looked like he was drinking Jello there for a minute.
Yeah.
I got
Well, it's
the
funny 'cause
Jello
there's this-
drink.
I don't know if I can... Hang on, I gotta get it out of there. There's this big fucking ice thing in there
Oh, shit.
from the bottom of the cup because I put water in there
Yeah.
and then my cousin put it in the freezer.
Nice.
So, like, it's got this big ass ice chunk in there.
Is it keeping it cool?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Dude, I keep like half of my glasses and cups in the freezer because I don't put food in the freezer. I don't buy frozen food, you know. So like, I just put the cups in there. That way they're always cold. And in the wintertime,
That's pretty
you
smart idea.
fucking stick to them.
Well, quit jerking off in your freezer. You wouldn't have that problem.
I can't help it. It's so much fun. It gives you that extra oomph, you know. Kind of like jerking off in your sister's room. Would you know about that, Kyle? You know about that. I know you know about that.
I don't
love
think
teasing you about your sister. I don't know why.
Man, I don't think Will's ever going to be a part of this podcast. He's going to have to professionally like separate himself from this.
Why not?
They're gonna be like, "Oh, weren't you on that one podcast?" I'm like, nope, never heard of it.
You're like, what the hell is that?
Extra lives? I don't even know what
podcast. Sounds like a bunch of faggots on that podcast.
Well, we've broken the faggot trains. Or the faggot threshold, as I like to call it.
Next stop, racist town.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God.
What?
My racist moment for the day.
Oh,
Okay.
man.
Oh, man.
I was
Here it
sitting
comes.
there. I was sitting there. Now, these people know me. I can say this, all right? We were sitting there in the car. I was taking my buddy Joe home tonight, right?
Right.
Or to the bus stop, anyway. Dude, there was this car sitting next to us, had 4 black people in it, right?
Oh, boy.
Go on.
And we always say, okay, like at work, we say like stupid racist comments, you know, because racist jokes are in fact funny. All right, I don't give a shit.
They can be funny. I'm not saying they
Funny.
can't.
All right, but I looked over there and I was just like, yep, that car over there, black car, 4 black people in it. That's disgusting. And I started cracking up right when I said disgusting. And I was like, I can't even get this shit out anymore. I just start cracking myself up. Like, because we're making fun of the racist people. We're not making fun of the people. All right, I'm going to tell you. It's funny to me to think that a person, there's somebody in the world that thinks like that. That there's plenty of people in the world that think like that.
Right.
And it's funny and it's kind of funny and tragic to me at the same time how somebody could have that much just arbitrary hate in their body.
Right.
But it was just the way I said it, dude. I was like, that's disgusting.
That's disgusting.
And started cracking up at the same time.
Kyle, I've known you for many years, and I can tell you that you are many things, but you are not a racist. So.
Well, I mean, if I'm going to say something like that on air, I feel like I need to.
No, it's fair. It's a good thing to cover your tracks there.
I'll probably just go ahead and put that out there that I don't really mean it. You know.
I just want to back you up on that, so you're not the racist person who's like, I'm not racist.
Yeah, I'm the racist person. I'm not racist. I'm not racist. Okay, I'm just saying.
Most people.
I've got a cousin, twice removed,
Twice removed.
half black. All right, so I can say nigger. All right.
Where's the button?
There is no
I don't
button.
have a button.
There's
You
no
just gotta
button.
Get used to it.
The button done broke off.
Yeah.
Oh, look, our viewership dropped.
Hide your kids. Hide your
So we went
wife.
from 1 to 0.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, we're about 20 minutes in here. Who wants to
Here
like
comes
get
the
back
next
on track?
racist thing.
Before we go too
my
far
God.
down the racist hole? I don't even know what to I don't even know what to say anymore, Kyle.
All right, segue. You guys finished up your Christmas shopping yet?
Yes, I have actually.
Yeah, you have. So have I.
Have you seen all the wetbacks in the mall?
Oh.
Are the wops?
Oh.
Wops. Ronnie will get you on that one.
Fuck that Guido.
Oh my God, the viewership's going up.
Just keep. All right, let's just do this.
Welcome to the Racist Podcast.
Because this shit could get a lot worse really fast.
Okay. Focus. Everyone just...
Focused on the racism.
Let it flow through your
flow
body.
through you. Kind of like God's love or a priest's love in your butthole.
In your butthole. Who wants to talk about what they've been playing?
What's that?
What's what?
A video game.
What have you been playing?
I don't know. What have you been playing? I don't want to talk about what I've been playing. I want to hear about what you've been playing.
You want to hear about what I've been playing?
So I can continue to monitor Reddit.
You asshole. Will, you're the guest this week again.
He doesn't
Wait.
want to go first.
Oh, I don't care.
Don't pick me.
No, no.
You guys
Kyle
already said the
doesn't wanna
N-word.
go first.
I don't want to go first.
He doesn't want to go first.
Fine.
Actually, no, I do want to have Will go first because the whole reason, well, not the whole reason why we're having him on this week, but one of the reasons why we're having him on this week is on our last two episodes, I challenged him to complete Half-Life 2. Did this happen, sir?
Yeah. And
That's the best. That's real. I like set you up for such a yes. You just gave me yeah.
well,
Yep, I beat it. It was fun.
It was fun.
Half-Life 3 coming out.
pretty much.
All right. Okay. So let me set this up. You haven't played Half-Life, you haven't played anything but the original Half-Life and the two expansions, correct?
Correct.
Or which I guess they're not even necessarily expansions; they're just like side games.
Yeah.
So you've never touched Half-Life 2.
Right.
You've never touched any, and when was the last time that you played the original Half-Life?
I think we were still in high school.
Okay. That was a while ago.
Old.
Yeah. Actually, no, I lied. I think it was a little after that because that was the whole reason I got Steam. So, how long have I been with Steam?
Oh yeah, that's true. You did say that at one point.
So about 4 years ago, it looks like. So yeah,
Okay.
4 years ago.
No, that's not that god awful long ago. Jesus Christ! Really? 2010, you decided to go back and play Half-Life, but you never played Half-Life 2?
Yeah,
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm a terrible person.
You are. We've established that, but I want to know deeper than that. I want to know what makes you think you can even fucking wake up in the morning, you piece of shit.
I want this motherfucker off my podcast. Turn him off right now.
Turn him on. That's it.
Why are we hating on this guy? I wasn't even listening.
Yeah, just yelling at him about Half-Life.
Fucking
All right.
screaming. Fuck this guy! He's a piece of shit!
Why were you yelling?
Why we not like this guy?
I just heard people yelling. I thought I wanted to yell too.
I was just dude, I'm sorry. I was just trying to be cool.
The truth comes out.
Yep.
Okay, so you finally played Half-Life 2. What was your immediate first impressions?
The immediate thing when I started the game up was, wow, this game looks good for being 10 years old.
Yeah.
It looks real.
It
It looks real good for 10 years old.
I'm going to interrupt you there just a second, Tanks. I'm sorry. I do have to interject. I did find, check this out. I found some screenshots, old screenshots, the first time I played that game, and they have updated the graphics.
You think so?
I know so, because I went and looked at that spot in the game, and it looks different now than it does on my screenshot. So yes, they have been updating the graphics. They also have been updating the graphics for Half-Life 1. Because you can find old screenshots that look really blocky and weird, and things are more detailed now. So yes, they are updating the graphics to the game.
Were you those original screenshots? Were you playing on high?
Yeah. Come on, dude. You know me.
Apologies. I know you, and you're the type. You're the dude who's like, I don't fucking care what it looks like. As long as
Actually,
it's good
no,
gun."
that's right. My attitude on that has changed. But yes, then when I first played the game, I wanted to play everything on ultra settings, on as high as settings as possible. So yes, it was on high graphics and everything. So.
Fair enough. So, all right. So the game still looks good for 10 years old. Obviously, they probably put a little bit of a facelift, or a little Botox in the back, to make it look nice. Are you shining a flashlight at me, Penrod?
Oh shit! I didn't realize that it was on the camera. I've been watching X-Files, guys.
after that, I don't know. Like, what was your? Just fuck it. Just lay out your fucking. I'm trying to like interview you, but I don't even know what to ask. So just like lay out your experience here. What do you got?
Basically, when I started it up, it took me a second to get back into the hang of things because I've been playing a lot of modern shooters,
Mm-hmm.
and you can definitely feel that it's an older shooter. And god damn, I suck at older shooters apparently, or at least that one. It took me a while to get back into the groove of things, and then figuring the puzzles out and everything like that. But I mean, once I got into the groove, I went through it,
Mm-hmm.
like any other old school shooter like Doom or something like that, and started noticing, oh, that's off colored. That must be a button, or
Right.
or I have to move this, and the gravity gun is fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes. The thing is badass.
Also, when I played episode 1, I did get the achievement, so for one spare bullet or whatever.
Oh yes, yeah. The what was it? You only shoot one bullet in the entire game. That's the lock that you have to break.
Yep, the one lock that you can't break without using a bullet out of the gun. So.
Right. Yeah, but that was fun.
What?
There was an achievement in episode 1 where essentially you just use the gravity gun the entire game.
You can use the rocket.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you can use a rocket launcher, the
Grenades.
and the crowbar, but rocket launcher doesn't have a lot of ammo. Grenades don't have a lot of ammo, and you don't get the crowbar till damn near the end of it. So you're pretty much using the gravity guns for the whole thing.
Right. As far as you were saying when you jumped back in and you had to kind of adjust yourself for playing it. I even just playing it recently. Like Half-Life 2 is a little buttery on its its shooting.
Yeah.
It's not as precise. So like, you go from playing like a pretty modern shooter, aiming down the sights and everything like that. Kind of like, all right, I'm gonna hit him in the arm, I'm gonna hit him in the head, what have you. Half-Life 2 is kind of like
I shot in his general direction and he got hit.
Right. So.
But I mean, overall, I'd give the game just because it took me so long to play it, I'd still give it an 8 out of 10 for everything. It was still a good game. It was I see why everybody thinks it's like the messiah of first-person shooters at that whatever. I don't see it that way, but I still thought it was a good game and a good follow-up, and I liked getting some of the story tidbits, like them talking about how Freeman and Barney used to race through the vents whenever a scientist would lock their stuff in their office or whatever. It was tiny little nods like that I liked.
So how much did you remember about the original Half-Life story going into 2?
Very little. In fact, I still need to. I planned on doing this beforehand, but since we put a time limit on it, I didn't do it beforehand. I still need to go back, and I was going to just watch a playthrough of it and just get the story bits from there.
Yeah.
But because it's just been so long since I did it that, other than the fact that you play as Gordon Freeman, I don't really remember much else.
Yeah, well, you
Half-Life 1?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you much, dude. I mean, like while you're playing the game, it's just like you show up for work like on your normal day, and then shit goes nuts.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
And then you just run through the game.
Yeah.
Also, G-Man, don't think I didn't see you hiding in all those spots as I was going through the game. Also, the driving sections suck balls. That's why I hated all the driving sections.
I thought the boat section was kind of neat. Even replaying it this time, I had a pretty good time. I ended on like the city, or was it Highway 17 or whatever, where you're driving the actual car. I ended my recent playthrough there, and the car itself is kind of a pain in the ass to drive around. So
yeah,
you guys are fucking pussies. I blew through that shit like it was fucking nothing.
That's also the section with the ant lions. I thought the ant lions were like a really cool enemy.
Yeah, definitely.
Man, they're weak though, dude. They're like they talk them up. They're like, Are you kidding me? We can't go out there. It's right in the middle of fucking antlion spawning season. This is bullshit. You're fucking crazy. You know.
I'll be right back, guys.
They didn't say that much.
I thought they were cool.
Yeah, they're okay, but like they only spawn like 2 or 3 at a time, you know, and it wasn't enough of a challenge, dude, especially in the car, dude. If they spawned in front of you, just fucking run.
you just ran them down.
Yeah, you know. That make him mad?
No,
It was my wife. Just give me a second.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you could tell her where I said to go.
Where'd you say to go?
To kitchen. Because we need sandwiches. I hope to God she didn't hear that. She doesn't even know me. She's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
The nasty man on the internet told me to make a sandwich.
Told me to go make a sandwich.
So I made his sandwich.
I didn't make him a sandwich. I tossed his salad.
All I heard was tossing salad. What have you been
Thank
doing
God.
while I was gone?
You don't want to know. You don't want to know.
Don't watch this at home with your wife around.
Oh
I was
boy.
gonna say I heard you talking, but I didn't hear exactly what was said. So
Oh man, you guys.
We were being stupid.
As always.
Yeah.
Fuck. I had a perfect question and now I totally forgot. Figured it out. William, being a man that holds Halo 2 in such high reverence, how would you feel that it compares to Halo 2?
That ain't fair.
Seeing as how they came out the same year and whatnot.
well, of course, I'm gonna like Halo 2 better. But I mean, it gives it a run for its money. I mean, they're both on par storyline wise, except for the fact that Halo 2's ending sucked. But I mean, other than that, yeah, it was. I'd say it's on par. They're about equal contenders in it.
Fair enough. You heard it here first. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
Destiny sucks.
Shots fired. Shots fired on the Extra Live show tonight.
No, I'm with this guy on that one. I don't even know about that game.
Oh, I do.
I'll already tell you that it sucks.
I do.
Have you been playing a lot of Destiny and all?
Not anymore. I traded it in.
Oh wow.
I got rid of that bullshit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been hearing so many people bitching about that game.
Yeah. Well, let's just say this much. I bought the game, and I was playing through it, and I think in about 6 or 7 hours I hit the soft level cap. Oh, and I think my camera just went out. No,
that was mine.
Yeah.
You both are fucking up.
But yeah, I hit the soft level cap, which is 20, and from then on, it's just like Diablo, where the only way to get stronger is to get better gear.
Right.
And I was like, I'm not doing that in a first-person shooter. I'm not grinding in a first-person shooter. So I beat the campaign, got bored with it, and traded it back in the GameStop with because they had a guaranteed $40 trade-in if you did it.
Yeah, I saw that. I was pretty surprised at that.
So I was like, let's see here. I had the game 2 weeks. So I get all but $20 of it back. That's definitely worth trading in.
Yeah, that's a win. Hey, I gotta take a break real quick. My daughter's crying. I need to go to her real quick. I'll be right back. Sorry.
That's fine. Me and Kyle can stuff.
I don't know if you want to do that.
Well, but so what you been playing?
Oh no, you're not taking over my podcast. No, I was gonna ask you a little bit more about Half-Life.
That works.
Did you think like the driving sections and stuff were bad because like you didn't want to drive the like you didn't want to operate a vehicle, or were they just a little too long?
They were a little too long.
Yeah, I thought they were just
That's-
a bit too long.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. I mean, they weren't bad, especially when the boat part I didn't like too much until you got the gun. When you got the gun on the boat, then it wasn't
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
But
you weren't just helpless. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that boat part was just way
Yeah, it
way
was
too
awful long.
long.
Yeah, you can tell that was like one of their like more polished parts of the game because they just put so much in there, you know.
Yeah. It was
Um,
something they. It seems like it was something they wanted to show off a lot.
Yeah.
Was vehicles.
Yeah. Oh. Oh shit. It's terrible. Yeah, no, like, oh yeah. So what did how did you how'd you like the cliffhanger?
Fuck the cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
it.
know, right?
Fuck it right
Fuck
in his
what?
ass.
What?
It's terrible.
Fuck what?
The
Shut
cliffhanger.
you right in your butt, right in your butt, Kyle.
What did I just walk into?
You walk. I don't know. Don't walk in the middle of a conversation. Start asking fucking questions. All right.
Shut the fuck up, Donnie. You're like a child who wanders into the middle of a movie.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Donnie.
So are we guys talking about the Half-Life 2 ending?
Yeah,
Yep. That was...
that's some
Out of
shit
breath.
right there. That's what that is.
I'm so out of breath. That's how that ending was. I was like, oh shit. What just happened?
That fucking fat guy. All right.
All right, sorry. Yes, the Half-Life 2 ending. I don't know, Will. Where do you think the series can go at this point?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't really know. I
Well,
really
congratulations. I think you know about as much as Valve does.
I think so.
Bullshit. They're sitting on it, dude. They've already made the fucking game. They're just like, hey, let's wait until there's 50 posts a day on Reddit about Half-Life 3, and then we'll announce it. But we're not going to release it for the next 10 years.
But what?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what to think.
50 posts a day? Didn't they achieve that like 3 years ago?
I don't know, probably. Probably after episode, let's see, episode 2 came out in what, 2007?
Yeah.
So 7 years. Probably after about 3 years or so after that came out, I'm betting people started, Half-Life 3 all over the place. Hey dog, go fucking sit down, all right? You're pacing and it's bothering me. Go. Get up there.
Jack.
Lay it out.
Shut down.
Look,
What?
you're a dog, all right? That means you don't matter. I could kill you, and tell people, and they wouldn't care. 'Cause you're a dog. This is how I talk to him all the time, dude. It's funny. It's funny because he doesn't understand.
It's funny because he doesn't get it. He doesn't know that his life is in danger.
Hey, come on. There he is. Look, it's a doggy. It's a dog. Look right there. Look
Hi,
right there.
doggy. Hi, doggy.
Look right there. See?
Doggy.
Oh, isn't
Doggy.
he cute? Isn't he cute?
Oh, Will's got a dog. Will, say something so your dog is front and center there.
He's a
That's a good boy. That's a good boy.
Shut up. Your dog's fucking ugly. I can't see him.
Gotta say something.
Oh.
Ah,
So he goes. Oh my God. What kind of dog is he?
he's a beagle mutt. Mostly beagle, but
A little bit of mud.
a bunch of everything else.
That's amazing.
Mine's a rat terrier.
Mine's
So
a
this one,
Pomeranian. He's not up here.
Yours is a ball of dryer lint.
I just keep trying to pass him off as a dog.
Look at pet my dog, everyone. Okay.
It's really weird at social events.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen my dog?
You like my dog? What's wrong with my dog?
Have you guys seen my dog? Is it the mop in the corner?
I
No.
think it's dead.
it clings to someone's leg from static electricity. Oh, look, it likes you.
Yeah. I think it's attacking me.
Fuck you guys. I hate you all.
Ah, whatever. Dexter's awesome.
He's the greatest. He is the greatest.
He's old.
He is.
He's
So,
old. He's gonna die.
thanks. Put that on me. So, Will, anything else you want to say on Half-Life 2? Episode 1 and or 2?
Good games, good games. Play them if you haven't, and if you haven't, then you're worse than I am, and that's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. Because he's on this podcast. Like, that's how bad it is, really, if you think about it.
That's terrible.
It really is.
Yeah.
Did either one of you get the gnome achievement? The gnome Chomsky achievement?
Nope.
No?
There was something to do with that gnome, wasn't there? I fucking carried that motherfucker around for a long time trying to figure out what to do with him. I knew there was going to be an achievement with that gnome. What is it?
From the time that you pick him up, you're supposed to carry him through the rest of the game, and at the end, when you like put the thing in the rocket or whatever, you're supposed to put him in the rocket too and send him off to space.
Okay, I didn't carry him that fucking long. I carried him around for a good while, you know. But I picked him up, and I was just like, dude, I know there's something to do with this gnome. Like, I've been playing games long enough to know when they put one fucking thing in the game like that, you know, like.
I just have this image of like Gordon Freeman running around with a gnome, and he's like, "You're important. I'm keeping you."
Got the gravity gun out. He's just holding him up. He's like, "I got you, buddy."
Freeman, you're coming with me.
Not stuck, man. Free man.
Oh man, that's awesome. Awesome. Well, I'm glad that you played them, and I'm glad that like we could be the word that made you play them. Sorry, I'm horrible. Yeah, the catalyst. That was. I wanted to sound so like educated and important, and I couldn't think of the word. So thank you,
Hold on,
Kyle.
this dog's gotta go outside. I'll be right back.
All right. Well,
Jeez,
that's how great. That's how great this episode is. Everyone's just fucking leaving. They're like, fuck this.
fuck this.
I got shit I gotta do. Okay, so
what happens on Mondays.
yeah. So you played Destiny. You didn't really, you didn't like it at all. Like, anything else that you can tell me on Destiny? Like,
It feels like, the gunplay is good. It feels like Halo with aim down sights.
oh really?
Yeah, I mean, it's got the life system is the same as Halo. It's a shielding system over some health. Actually,
Yeah.
the way it works is it's a single bar, and then it goes down so far, and then you'll hear your shield break, and then it'll go in the red, and then the rest is what your health is supposed to be.
Oh, that's
But
interesting.
it's got an equipment system like an MMO,
Mm-hmm.
and so if you don't get good equipment, then you suck. So even if you're at end game and you max your level out, if you don't have equipment, then you just you're boned.
You're boned.
Plus, they don't have a fucking what's it called? A squad system or a matchmaking system for anything except for raids. So, like, if you go into a mission, it doesn't matchmake you with anybody, so you can't just get a party or anything. But it was okay. It's worth a rental. That's about it. A rental or $20 bargain.
All right. Well, you heard it here first. Anyone watching, I've got Kyle muted because he had some background noise going, and now we don't know how to unmute him. Oh, here we go. Okay, now he's back.
Yeah, there we go.
And he's
That's
been
right.
drinking.
We're going. No, I haven't.
Drinking.
Starting. Everybody, we're going down. No, I'm joking. That's what we keep our cooking oil in.
No. All right, so watch out for the Scotch whiskey whenever I go over to your house. I don't want to. I don't want
Oh, don't worry. You can't get it confused with the real booze. All the real booze are on top of the fridge.
Oh,
This is
great!
not.
Now I have the camera system messed up.
Good job, numbnuts.
Yep. I'm doing awesome
Welcome
here.
to the Extra Lives podcast. We're fucking professionals.
What'd you mess up on the camera?
Well, if you notice, no matter how much either one of us talks, Kyle's the only one on there.
What? I see you.
Right, but
But
he is the main one.
Oh yeah.
We're just down in the corner hanging out.
oh boy.
Like we're watching Kyle's life and commenting on it.
Oh yeah. That's right. That's what we're doing now. Mm-hmm.
Oh great, I can switch between everybody. That's great. Well, guess who's in control now? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, anything else that you want to talk about, Will?
Let's see here. I pre-order. I'll have stuff for Smash Brothers, Kingdom Hearts 2.5 Remix. I got Hyrule Warriors yesterday, and it's really fucking fun.
Really?
Yes, if you like Dynasty Warriors or if you like good hack and slashes, it is really fun. Really
What's
fun.
the game?
Hyrule Warriors. It's basically Zelda and Dynasty Warriors put into one game. It's a Dynasty Warriors game with a coat of Zelda paint on it.
It's like the old Gundam Wing Dynasty Warrior
Wii
games.
U.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a Zelda game. Sort of Zelda game, but yeah, you get the idea.
Yeah, but it's really fun. It's really fun. Let's see here. Did I get anything else? I don't think so. Oh, and I'll be able to tell you how bad Sonic Boom is when it comes out.
Oh my god,
Don't
dude.
even.
You did not.
Don't even.
You did not buy that.
No, he didn't. No. Can't. No. This guy doesn't know what's good.
I'll get off the podcast.
That's for the best.
Fucking Sonic. They haven't made a good Sonic in like 10 years.
No, they haven't, but I apparently like abuse.
You're like Aaron, you just keep going back for more.
Pretty much.
You know he's gonna buy it too, right?
Who, me?
No, Aaron.
Oh, Aaron? Yeah, probably.
He probably masturbated to it.
Oh man, that's horrible. You guys are horrible. We want to hear about what I played?
Fuck no. And yes.
Baby.
You know, it's a wonder you're even friends with me. You know, like we're horrible to each other.
We really are. We really just hate each other, and yet
Yeah.
we still just keep coming back for more. It's like an abusive relationship that we can't like get out of.
It's like liking Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, yeah. That's a great analogy.
Hey Kyle, do you remember that one that I played? Which was that? Sonic 06?
Yeah, that was
That
Sonic
I played?
06. Yeah,
Please tell me that wasn't your first one.
that was his first modern Sonic.
That was like.
Oh God!
I honestly, I probably hadn't played Sonic since Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh my! I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Yeah, that one. That shit was unplayable, dude. Like
Yeah,
I was trying, and there were so many sequences where you were just watching him go, you know, and it's like
Sending them off
What
into the world.
fuck, you know, it was crazy pills, dude.
Well, all I have to say is don't put all your thoughts of the modern era into that one game. That game is special in its own right, seeing as it's
That
probably
ain't no shit.
seeing as it's probably the worst programmed game in existence.
No,
Special in its
E.T.
own right. How?
It's bad.
Kyle's not with you on this one, dude.
It's bad.
I don't think bad is an analogy or an anagram for special in any sense.
It's especially bad.
I'll go with that. We can call it that.
Oh, believe me,
I would use a
absolutely-
different word, and I would say it's exceptionally bad. But
There we go. But yeah, no, it's. I don't get me wrong. I'm not going to defend that game. That game is horrible. I wouldn't wish that game on my worst enemy.
That's
But
one way to look at it.
yeah,
But the thing is, though, I mean, you got to think like Sonic's kind of geared towards kids, so maybe kids could play that. I don't know.
not that one. That one was
Really?
that one was literally a broken mess.
Yeah,
that game was nuts.
that game's pretty notorious for just being completely broken. So
Yeah. But I mean, some of the other ones, I mean, nobody likes. Or there was like Sonic Unleashed, which was okay. The Werehog stages sucked, but the daytime stages were fun. The most underrated game, I think, is Sonic and the Black Knight.
hold on, I'm sorry. That sounded like fucking Stockholm syndrome. That was like the Werehog stages sucked, but the daytime stages were okay.
I play through the game, and if I go back, I play the daytime stages. I don't play the Werehog stages. But yeah, Sonic and the Black Knight's really underrated, and it's really good.
I'll take that recommendation. I'll probably never play
I'm
it.
gonna have to because I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
It was one of the Wii games that they released.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play.
So this
I'm the
week,
worst gamer, dude. I swear.
you're really.
I ain't playing that shit. Fuck that game.
It's not Risk of Rain. Fuck it.
Yeah, right. It's not Risk of Rain or League. Fuck everything. I don't give a.
I don't have time.
I don't have time for this.
I only have time for those two things.
Actually, dude, seriously, do we have it? Have we had any other viewers and listeners since, aside from what's this guy's name here?
Besides Will? Yeah, well, I mean,
Will. I see. I want to say
Tanks.
Will, but then I see Tanks, and I'm like, I fucking don't know.
What's your name again?
Remember, I'm the guy with 15 different names.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you could really you could call him anything at this point. It doesn't really matter.
All right, anything. So,
Exactly.
no, have we had any other viewers and/or listeners?
Yeah.
All right. Other viewers and/or listeners, I need an RTS. I have a big gaping hole in my body that I need to fill it with an RTS because guys' penises are not working anymore.
You heard it here first.
I have to say guys' penises. Fucking stupid.
As opposed to women's penises.
By the way,
Because
if you're
women have penises too, right?
Right.
wondering if anybody else
Knock 'em
is
together, it's
watching,
like this.
Yeah, who else is watching? Will?
And then babies.
Robin's watching, and
Is
I noticed. Yeah, because if you look under
Is
the
Robin a girl?
No, it's a guy.
Oh, has he been commenting?
Damn it.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
he's
has
been
been commenting.
commenting.
He has been. I'm horrible at checking these things. I
I
apologize.
haven't even checked it. I thought
Oh
we
wow,
were,
he's
I thought we were
done
never
a
going
lot
to do
of,
this again. Actually.
comments. I feel absolutely terrible for
So
having not paid attention to these.
guys, okay, listen to my question. This is how it works, right?
Hold on.
Like
Yeah, that is how it works.
Or do they kind of just do this kind of thing, and you
They
bump
just-
them?
They just bump together. They bump together over and over and over, and nothing
that
really
feels
ever
good?
happens.
Okay.
Nothing ever really happens. So,
Oh my god.
all right,
Yeah, we're gonna have to
well,
go back and comment on the comments.
Right.
Um,
I just want to
so anyway,
apologize.
yes, I need an RTS. Suggest RTSs. I need them.
All right. Anybody listening out there, Robin, suggest an RTS, please, for Kyle to play.
Well, what if he doesn't know about RTSs, Kyle? That's
Okay,
why I
well-
haven't asked you.
Anyone else? Whoever's out there, suggest an RTS. Kyle will play it.
Well, I might. I'm picky.
As we all know.
What's that supposed to mean?
So this week,
Slap happy.
so this week I continued playing Final Fantasy IX, and I got stuck.
Now.
Yeah,
How'd that go?
I
Did you like it?
I got stuck in the second dungeon like an idiot.
So you suck.
Fuck you.
Is that the ice one?
Yeah, the ice cavern.
Did you just miss a path?
No, so I went in, and it was relatively easy, and I was, like, grinding my levels pretty well. And, what is it? You get to the Black Waltz fight, and he, like, uses a summon for a sea lion, this big giant thing. And the first time that I did it, it didn't occur to me that I needed to kill the Black Waltz first instead of the sea lion. I just tried to kill the sea lion because
Dude, you gotta fucking kill them. You always have to kill them. What's wrong with it?
well, I didn't think about it. I was just and plus I knew that if I kept stealing, I would steal like a mythical dagger or whatever. So I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing, and then I died, and I realized that I didn't save until way before I went in there, and I was like, oh, great. Ready to do all that again. So I went back in, and then realized I could save right before the fight, got in there, and got cocky, and I was like, I can beat this now, I know what I'm doing. And I got too cocky, and I died again, and I was like, oh...
And you got ruffle stomped.
Yeah.
Should have played Chrono Trigger.
Fuck you. So
hey, real quick. Tanks,
What?
what was that thing that you just shoved in your face just a little bit ago? Was that like a whole egg?
What? No, it was, I was eating a chili dog.
Oh, okay. Because all I saw was this yellow orb, and it just disappeared into his mouth hole. And I was like, what the fuck? I started laughing while you were talking, Kyle. I was like, what the fuck was that? Because, you know, it shows everybody down here on the little thing, right? So I can't really see that great a detail.
I like how we just went from talking about Sonic the Hedgehog to fucking Will eating chili dogs. Way to go, Will. Way to go.
I didn't even think about that.
You piece of shit. You fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, whatever. We're having a good time. If you're not having a good time, that's your fault. That ain't my fault.
You don't like Big Red? Fuck you.
Fuck you. Oh, my God.
So, outside of yeah, so I played a little bit of Final Fantasy IX, and I got to the Ice Cavern, finally beat it, and I plan on continuing to play it. It's probably going to be about a year before I actually fucking complete it. But, you know,
Dude, those games take a long time anyway.
They do take a long time, but I'll tell you right now, like, I am fucking, like, reminiscent hardcore on it. Like, I love that game. It's so awesome.
So what you're telling me here is you're not going to go for Excalibur 2?
What?
I said Excalibur 2, it's like Steiner's best weapon. In fact, it's the best weapon in the game, but you have to make it all the way to the final dungeon in the game in 12 hours.
Motherfucker, ain't nobody got time for that. I'm already 3 hours in, and I only got past the second dungeon. Like, I ain't... No.
I hate shit like that, because, like...
Well, you could always
like, to
glitch
get that item, you've got to blaze through the game, you know? And, like, I don't know, it's just, it makes it not fun. Plus, how much time are you going to have with the item anyway?
Plus, how much
stuff are
you going to miss if you don't go for a perfect run? Because there's stuff on older disc that you can't get anymore once you get past them.
Right. So... No, I've just specifically the characters, man. Like I think that's what draws me into FF9 so much. It's just like all those characters are like really fun and interesting to, you know, kind of watch the story unfold. Whereas like 7 and 8, you know, your main characters are these like fucking loners who are like, oh, life is so melodramatic and whatnot. Whereas like Zidane is just, you know, kind of like loose and just doesn't really care, and he's like having a good time the whole time. You know, and Steiner's like fucking hilarious, really. and like I enjoy the whole arc of him being, you know, the princess's guard, and like, you know, he kind of got thrusted into your party and kind of stuck there, and he's like pissed off, and he hates Zidane, but he's constantly like having to go along with it anyway because the princess tells him to. Like, that's a nice, interesting story plot development going on. So I'm enjoying it, and it's probably, like I said, it's gonna probably take me about a year to really complete it, but it's one of my favorite games, so I'm just gonna go with it.
Yay!
Yay!
Next year on Extra Live, I finished that game.
I still think you should have played Chrono Trigger, but
I'll tell you what, I'll probably play Chrono Trigger after I finish Final Fantasy IX, because Chrono Trigger is another game that I should have beaten by this point.
it's a good game.
It's an amazing game.
Yeah.
I've played like 3/4 of it. I'm just really terrible at fucking finishing JRPGs. Like,
Now, are you gonna play it on the PS4
No, I'm sorry,
version, or
Connor.
are
You
gonna-
said games wrong.
I said what?
You said games wrong. JRPGs,
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, shut up. What'd you say, Will?
I said, are you planning on playing the PS1 version of it, or?
No, I actually on my Wii I have the Virtual Console SNES version, which I'll probably end up playing.
The superior version.
Yeah. Or I've thought about getting a 3DS and playing it on there.
That would be good too.
Yeah, but my problem is like I normally get like a portable system and then I never fucking use it for anything and I end up selling it.
Dude, I do that same shit.
Yeah, I
I'm
did
just
that.
like,
with
yeah,
my
I got a
Vita.
PSP. Fucking sat there,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Yeah, I just did that with my Vita because the reason I was able to get all that stuff pre-ordered that I pre-ordered was because they had a deal at GameStop where if you were a member and you traded in a Vita, they gave you like $50 extra credit. So I got $160 trade-in for my Vita, which is only $40 under the price of a new Vita.
Nice.
Damn, that's
So-
pretty good.
So
And
it
you're
was like,
breaking it in off of GameStop, man. Fuck them.
I hit them hard with some good deals this week.
That's good. That's
And
good.
I'll probably never go back again.
Yeah, that's also good. I don't normally tell people where to shop, but I
don't like them, but
Yeah.
with the way money is with me right now, it was the only way I was going to be able to get the money to get what I wanted for Christmas this year.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't normally tell people where to and where not to shop, but it sucks being a gamer and like that being like the #1 place to buy games. But if you can find an independent store in your area or whatever, like please shop there. Don't shop at GameStop. It's a horrible
Yeah.
corporation.
I rather would have went to Game Busters, but I don't think they would have gave me as much money for my stuff.
They probably
I
wouldn't
know
have.
they wouldn't.
You know, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I mean, you know, they're an independent business. Like they give you too
Yeah.
much, like they do that too much, they're gonna fucking go under. So it's
Yeah.
kind of a give and take.
Yeah, and they're usually pretty good. They usually beat out GameStop when I trade stuff in.
Yeah.
But like I said, just that guaranteed 40 on Destiny,
Mm-hmm.
the extra $50 on the Vita, and it was too good to pass up.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll go there. Probably would have traded in the Walmart if they would have given me enough for it. Because Walmart does trade-ins now too, because they're going to start a used game section.
Yeah, I found that.
Really?
Yeah, I found that kind of weird and whatnot.
And it's stupid because when it first started off, they were given top dollar for used games. Like you could go trade in Skyward Sword for the Wii for like $50, which was
Yeah,
how
because
much
they're
fucking-
trying to edge out GameStop.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn, that's how much the game costs to buy new. And you're gonna give me $50 trade in? Okay.
Mhm.
But
Yes, ma'am.
but their
Yeah,
prices
somebody didn't do their fucking research.
their prices have really dropped since then. Their average is about maybe $1 or $2 more than GameStop.
Hmm.
But the thing is their average equals out to GameStop if you have the $20 a year membership or whatever, and you get the extra 10%.
Right, right.
So whatever, if you have that, then you get the same from GameStop as you do from Walmart.
Yeah, yeah.
So
You know.
on that tangent.
Yeah, thanks for that. Jeez. When you say fuck Walmart much? Jesus. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I can't even say fuck Walmart, dude. I shop there like crazy.
I
I'm
can't
guilty
say
of it,
anything
too.
because I work there.
Right.
That gives you a license to say it.
That also gives you the license to be fired for saying it. So.
Oh, fuck them! If they fired him for saying that,
What are you gonna do? You're gonna march up to Walmart and be like, "You give this man his job back."
Well, I mean, I could.
You let me know how that goes.
Actually, I'd look at that from his perspective. It'd probably be a blessing anyway. So.
I'm sorry, I'm like thumbing through my notes. I really hate the fact that I had to like switch the camera of myself now. This is like driving me nuts. I apologize for anyone watching this and like.
Oh, you're
what the
still
fuck is
doing
going
that?
on?
Oh,
I am
shit.
still doing that. Yeah, it's
that's terrible.
fucking annoying.
Well, don't ever put it on me.
Yeah, okay, I'll leave you off in no man's land. So. Outside of that, I checked out LUFTRAUSERS from the Humble Bundle that we got. LUFTRAUSERS. That was a pretty cool game. I didn't really play a whole lot of it because it had some funky-ass controls. It took a while to get
right
used to.
now.
Oh, is that what you're playing that right now?
No. I'd be cursing a lot more. I get
So-
pissed off, man. I can't.
Kyle, I know that you did play a little bit of that. What are your impressions on it?
I like it. I'm gonna keep plugging away at it. I'm gonna get good at it. I played one session for like 15 minutes, or like one match for like 15 minutes. So.
Damn, that's
That was by far the longest.
I should say that's a lot because the sessions don't normally last very
No,
long.
they don't
It's
last very
like
long.
15 minutes doesn't sound like a long time, but like a normal session, like for me of LUFTRAUSERS is like 2 minutes at most. I think I got like not an achievement, but like a high score thing because I lasted like more than a minute.
Dude, the fucking when those battleships show up, dude, they like fill the screen with bullets, you know. And I have yet to kill a battleship.
Right. Yeah, I found like some of the smaller battleships. It's nice to just kind of like take your plane and just go like straight down into the water and like come up through the ship and it like kind of explodes it and my camera kind of gave out.
Yeah, but you take damage though. You take a lot of damage doing that, and if you get back in the air and you get shot once, you're done. So it kind of, the key is you've got to get really good at stalling your plane.
Oh, is that?
Yeah, that's the thing. Because you can stall your plane out, all right, and change direction. So like when you're flying along, you can just kind of be like, fly along and then and then stall your plane, which will kick the back end up and then hit the thing, and you'll like change direction. You just like woo, all at one time, So that's what I did. I kind of kept doing, like I can't get far enough away from the camera. Like I kept doing like a motion like this in the air, and while things would run past me, and then I shoot them,
Yeah.
So, I just kept kicking my plane over. And I accidentally cheated at the game because I bound the boost and the gun to the same button at first. I've since unbound it. I've got it proper. But because it's really hard to be boosting and trying to shoot things, But
is the boost like an upgrade or something like that? I don't.
No, you have the boost from the beginning. It just you can't turn your plane very good while you're boosting. So while trying to fire, I was boosting and I couldn't turn my fucking plane, dude. It was annoying. So yeah, I was playing it like that for a while, and then I realized that my keybinds were fucked up on my controller, so I had to relearn how to play the game, basically. So.
Yeah, so I think that was like my biggest issue with LUFTRAUSERS. I'm sorry. Was I was trying to play it like Asteroids, in the sense that like I press the direction I want to go and the plane flies that direction, and the controls are set up to where like forward makes you go forward. But if you start to turn left or right, it just turns the plane, and then you have to, hit forward again to go that direction. And just kind of like having to do that like at split seconds and whatnot to maneuver, it just like my brain just lost it. I was like, God, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Where am I? Plus it tries to like have actual like playing physics, so you can like stall out and everything like that. And I was like, oh shit. So that was probably my biggest issue with it thus far. Not a huge issue, but it's just one that it's going to be something that I have to overcome to like really start enjoying that game. But I will say that it's set up really nice to be, you can do it in like short spurts. It can be pretty addictive. Plus they have like the nice like mobile model where it gives you like small achievements that you can complete each time that you play, and that like adds to like an overall score. So it's like each time that you play, you can work towards something different, which is pretty neat.
Yeah.
So definitely a pretty cool game. I want to check out more of it when I get the time.
Yeah, my only problem right now is that my next achievements are like kill a battleship, and I have to shoot down another jet, and they're fucking hard to shoot. So.
Oh yeah. I haven't. I think I've encountered jets, but I didn't have any idea what was going on, so I can't speak to jets.
Well, you've seen them, I'm sure, dude. They just streak across the screen really fast, though.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
So, outside of that, I checked out a little game called Gunpoint from the Humble Bundle, and holy shit, that game is awesome.
Yeah, the little the little game that came with the Humble Bundle, and that we didn't buy the Humble Bundle for.
Yeah.
And it turns out to be freaking amazing.
Yeah.
That game is fun as shit, dude.
Will, have you played Gunpoint?
Nope, never even heard of it.
You should check it out. It's pretty fucking awesome.
I told you, this guy doesn't know what's good.
This guy bought a Sonic game and didn't play Half-Life 2 for fucking ever.
Hang on, Tanks. I'm gonna go look that up for you real quick.
Oh, that reminds me, Kyle.
What?
Do you have Tropico 3?
Yeah, wait, which
No.
Kyle? You gotta specify. You can't just say Kyle on this podcast and get away with it. Which one?
Macaulay.
Oh, he did. Sorry. You. No, I don't have Tropico 3. I have Tropico 4 though.
Would you like a free copy of Tropico 3?
Most certainly, I'll take a free copy of anything.
Okay. You can have it. Humble Bundle was giving it away like 3 days ago.
Yeah, I meant to get in on that, but I was at work and I never got around to it or something like that.
I already own it because I got it in a Humble Bundle, so...
Ah, nice.
So...
You can get Gunpoint from the Humble store right now for $10.
$10?
Totally worth it.
Totally.
Totally worth it, dude. The fuck? Tanks was trying to finger me.
Whoops. Sorry, I forgot I still gotta flip around the cameras. Hope everyone enjoys just looking at me.
Yeah, actually, I paid $10 for the Humble Bundle. Dude, I would have paid $10 for Gunpoint. That game's awesome.
Yeah. It's a pretty sweet game. It's a self puzzle game that you control, mouse and keyboard, and literally it's just like, I think the thing that's the most fun about it is it's funny. Like, I didn't expect it to be as funny as it was, but it reminds me of a book series that I was reading for a little bit there by John Swartzwelder, who wrote a lot of Simpson episodes. He was like one of the most well-known Simpson writers, and probably has made the funniest or written the funniest Simpson episodes. And it was a like detective novel series about a detective named Frank Burley, and like literally playing this game as, what's the guy's name? It's like Conway something. Richard Conway. Does anybody know? Kyle, do you know? Main character.
Say it again.
The main character of Gunpoint, Richard Conway.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know what you're asking me.
I'm asking, is that his name?
I want to say it's Conway.
Okay, I know it's Conway. I just couldn't remember his first name.
I don't think it said his first name.
It's on. Well, they haven't actually said his first name, but it's on like the little phone that you use before each mission when you're talking to whoever you're talking to. But anyway, it reminds me a lot like if this detective in this John Swartzwelder book were to have these like trousers that were hyper powered and could make you jump far leaps and bounds and everything. Like this is what this would be essentially, because like you start each mission out just by talking to the person who's trying to hire you, and like you get like little dialogue trees that no matter what you say, it's just going to take you to the mission. But like it kind of gives you a nice little play, and it's funny. It's pretty fucking hilarious, honestly.
Yeah, dude, they like cuss at each other and stuff.
Yeah. There's like a lot of cursing.
Yeah, it's definitely good times. And dude, when you've gotten the crosslink in the game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like when I first got that crosslink, dude, I wired up the whole building to one switch. I was like, and opened up every door. Dude, it was friggin' awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's probably the coolest part about that game is you're trying to get into this building, and you've got all different types of ways that you can go about it and whatnot. And your crosslink lets you see like what's wired to what, and it didn't fully click with me until about the third or fourth mission, and that essentially, I mean, it's just a puzzle game, really. At the end of the day, like that's all you're doing is it's puzzles.
Right.
And it occurred to me when I was like using motion trackers to open up doors, but I would have to use like because the crosslink eventually like you run into like different doors that are on different grids, so they have different colors. So it's like, okay, this guy's gonna walk through there, so I need that one to connect to that switch to open this door, and then this one to connect to that switch to open that door. And it was just like, it does like a really good job of making everything like once you figure it out, it's like that Portal feeling, it's like once you figure out the completion, once you figure the puzzle out, you have this like real aha moment. You're like, oh, I got it now. I know what I'm doing.
an idiot for not figuring that out sooner.
How could I have not have thought of that before this? So just like that feeling coupled with just like the humor that I was not expecting in there, and like the story's actually kind of interesting. It's this like weird espionage story that's kind of intriguing. So I literally came out of left field. I had heard good things about it, but I just kind of figured it would just be like another one of them indie games that you kind of play for a little bit and you're like, that's cool. And I'm having like a fucking blast playing it, and it's like it's so small and bite sized that like I can literally sit down, play a mission, and then be back up and do whatever I need to do as a responsible adult.
Responsible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, actually, that's one thing though that's a little bit tiring in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Is reading all the dialogue, because some of the conversations that he has with the people go on for a little too long.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm usually pretty concise. They're like, I need you to do this. I'm like, all right, see ya.
I always like I pick the most like fucking asinine answer. It's like specifically like right before we started this episode, you were talking to somebody who was framed for a murder and she's in jail, and she like sends you a message and it's like 3 run-on sentences, and she's like, I need you to do this, do that, do this.
Oh, dude,
that.
I picked that one too.
Yeah, and like your option is like, all right, what's the issue? Or it's like, okay, you didn't use any exclamation points. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Something's obviously wrong.
You could pick her on her for punctuation.
Right. I mean, it's little things like that are just hilarious, Specifically at the beginning of the game, it starts out and like your character like flies in from off screen and lands, and you get a phone call, and it's like, what just happened? Why are did somebody throw you out of your apartment? And he's like, I don't want to talk about it. You witness this murder. You go down the stairs, and then it's like 2 minutes earlier, and it's like you put on these new pants that you got and try them out and accidentally jump out your window.
Yeah.
That's why you were being thrown from the windows. You fucked up and threw yourself from the window. So,
yeah, that's good times.
It's a pretty neat game. I recommend it to anybody. It's $10. Like, it's too fun to pass up, honestly. So.
Yeah, it's definitely good times. Worth $10. Absolutely worth $10.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Is
Absolutely.
that 2 thumbs up from Kyle?
I got 3 thumbs up.
I don't want to see your third thumb. I'm waiting for it to like come up.
Comes up in the middle there. Yeah. I can't show you
man.
because I don't have an erection.
So that's all I got for this week. Have you guys been playing anything else?
I got 96.60% on Risk of Rain.
No.
I got 1 achievement left.
No.
You said that like a week and a half, or not a week and a half.
No, I didn't.
A couple
No,
weeks
I did
ago.
not, sir.
You had
No,
like
I
one
did
achievement
not, sir.
about drowning some monsters or something like
The
that.
world, yeah. I finally got it.
I thought that was your last achievement. Now you're telling me you have another last
I
achievement?
may have said that, but I lied then.
Oh, you
I'm telling you the
asshole.
truth now.
How can I believe anything that you say now?
Well, I could screenshot it.
That's fair.
It could have been doctored.
Yeah. That screenshot could be doctored, sir.
That's true. No, actually, in my defense, I honestly thought that was the last that was the last achievement because I thought it was only I thought it was only counting like in that game there's achievements and then there's character specific achievements.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I thought it was only counting the achievements, not the character specific ones.
Oh, okay. I see what
And
you're
it
saying.
does count the character specific ones. So I'm pretty sure on my list of regular achievements to get, that was the last one. And I'm yes, it was because that one absolutely took me the longest to get because it was such a specific thing, and by the time you get to the point in the game to be able to drown the worlds, you just kill them. They're just you're too powerful.
Yeah.
At that point, and you just kill them. So it was like kind of a pain in the ass. So I'm pretty sure now I really have 1 achievement left, and that's to beat the game on Monsoon with the Mercenary. Which, if I'm correct, that's something that even Kenny won't even attempt. But I've been playing the game on Monsoon.
Yeah.
So
How far have you gotten?
It's pretty rough. I've beaten it twice on Monsoon, but it's pretty rough, dude. Yeah, like not only does it spawn like bosses, right?
Right.
But it spawns specific like different bosses. Like it has the magma worm, right?
Yeah.
All right. There's like an electric version of the magma worm that does more damage, has more health.
Yeah, I believe that.
So, there's I didn't even know that there's like different versions of the bosses, So and I do need to pick up one more monster log, and I don't know which monster it's for.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta look that up.
Have you like consulted like a wiki or anything like that to help you, or are you just going Iron Man?
I had to use the wiki.
Oh, yeah.
I had to use the wiki for the items. To not really because I didn't know what the items were, but to like plan my gameplay. After I got the command artifact to where I could pick which items I get, So I had to kind of like plan out. Plus, like the rare items in the game, like I did have to look up the rare items because I'd only get a couple of rare items or turn, or per game. So they're really stingy on the rare items, man. But they're super, super powerful though too. That's how the first time I beat the game on Monsoon was because I got lucky and picked up a ceremonial dagger on like within the first 10 minutes. And the ceremonial dagger is whenever you kill something, it sends out these purple things that track down and kill other enemies for you. So it can set off a chain reaction. Will you quit clicking shit?
I'm sorry. I was trying to figure something out while you were. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
It can like set off a chain reaction of killing things for you. So you kill one enemy and then you just sit there and wait, and the rest of them die. So I got lucky with that. That's the first time I beat it on Monsoon.
Well, good luck to you on getting that last achievement.
Yep, I'll get it.
Yeah, I believe that. You've got, what, 75 hours in now or something like that? No?
Something to that effect.
That is,
yep, 75
that is more time than I ever thought anybody would actually spend on that game. That is nuts, dude. I gotta say.
love that game,
I mean,
dude.
I've mentioned this before on this fucking podcast, but like, still, like, every time I talk to you, that number just gets higher, and I just can't believe it.
Yeah, I love that game too. I wish they'd released that update that they talked about a few months ago. They were supposed to put a couple new characters in the game and stuff, and they haven't done it yet. So
give them time. Give them time. They might.
Yep.
They'll get around to it. Hopefully, it's like 2 guys, right?
Yeah, something like that.
So. Well, cool. Do you plan on playing anything over the next week or so?
Probably going to beat Gunpoint and see if I can get good at LUFTRAUSERS. But I've been thinking about going back and putting some more time into Jamestown and seeing what I can do with that on Divine.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. I might do that. I might not. The thing is like with Jamestown, dude, I get frustrated real quick, you know, because it's just so much.
That game is a rough game, man. Like, it's fun. And it's challenging, but it can be really rough.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you should come over this weekend, and we'll play some Jamestown. We'll have a good time with it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Will, I know you got a big life-changing thing about ready to happen.
Life expectancy.
Life expectancy. Yeah.
That's accurate, actually. So.
I mean,
I am expecting a life.
Just not like a life for yourself.
Right.
Yours is over.
So, do you plan on playing anything over the next week or so? I mean, I'll give you a little dad tip here. The first 6 months, like, not a whole lot changes as far as, like, playing, having the free time to play games. It's around the time that they start kind of learning to crawl and whatnot is when you start to really lose a lot of your time. By the way, if anybody doesn't know, Will's having a baby. I didn't really mention that, so in case.
He himself is having a baby.
He will be having the baby.
He did not even have sex to get pregnant. All right, he's just spawning a little mini him.
He's an asexual.
He's asexual.
So yeah, what do you have planned for the next week or so?
Probably gonna try to finish Hyrule Warriors before the 3rd, because Smash Brothers for the 3DS comes out on the 3rd. So, and then that will probably eat all my time up until Sonic Boom or the Halo Collection, and then Kingdom Hearts.
I don't know what any of this shit is, so I'm not even gonna say nothing. Kyle's shaking his head like a doofus.
It's because I mentioned the SB word.
I don't know what that is.
I don't even know what to say at this point. Just gonna keep shaking my head. Head's not stopping. That's cool. That's cool. Well, enjoy that. Enjoy the new game that you're about to be playing very, very shortly. It's a fun one. It's a fun one. It's a good payoff in the end, though. You'll have fun. I promise.
Probably.
I don't really have too much planned. I'm probably gonna play some more FF9, probably some more Gunpoint. I don't know. So maybe I'll slip something in there in between to talk about. We'll see. No, that's nasty. Don't laugh. Right in the butt.
Right in your butt.
So, yeah. There's not really too much news this week, and we're running pretty long. If you didn't notice, Steam got a new storefront page, and it's
Yeah,
Kinda
whatever. Nobody gives a shit.
Cool. It's kind of cool,
Meh.
but I don't.
I don't like it.
I got some news.
What?
We already know you're pregnant.
They announced today that there's probably going to be a Tetris movie. Don't ask me how or why, but there's probably going to be a Tetris movie.
That's dumb as shit.
Thank you.
That's like worse than the fucking Doom movie. At least that gave you something. This is falling fucking blocks. What's it gonna be? Like people fucking like they're like have to move them in place in order to build shit or something that's continually falling from the sky. That's dumb. I do not endorse this. Where did you hear that?
Let's see here. Web or a YouTube channel called The Know.
I don't think they know.
Oh, they do. They're usually pretty good on that stuff. So.
Tetris movie.
Plus, I looked up Tetris movie, and yeah.
Well, hopefully it.
What the fuck is this world coming to? I'm not watching that shit. I am not even watching that shit.
Hopefully it turns into every other video game movie that never gets made.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, there was supposed to be a Crazy Taxi movie. They still keep talking about an Uncharted movie. That'll probably never happen.
Never getting the Legend of Zelda movie.
Yeah.
Nope. They keep
Which that has the potential to be fucking awesome if they did it right. So.
go off Link to the Past.
You know, I mean, there's just. I mean, sure, it could happen, but. I mean, like, honestly, I'm going to call it right here. It's probably something about the Soviets and building the wall. You know, like, let's be serious here. Like,
Dun, 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 dun.
yeah, exactly, and you better believe they're gonna have the music in there at some point.
All
Some
the workers
point.
building, doing
Yeah.
it. We need a line piece.
So yeah, that's gonna be that's kind of a dumb idea. But what do I know? So
Nothing.
I don't make movies, so what the fuck do I know? Well, thanks for that news. Will, thanks for being our man on the street with the Tetris movie there. Appreciate that. Bringing that smut on this podcast. So, all right. Well, I don't know. It's fucking 12:30, guys.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Crack one open. Fuck. On a late night.
We're making up for not being here last week and being late.
Yeah, well, fucking. So I'm working like all last month. I take 1 week off. I come back and the whole fucking system's fucked up. Like, I've had to fucking control the cameras all night. We've all had to leave at one point or another on this thing.
Yeah.
The N-word was said.
Worst
I don't know what to do.
podcast ever. Oh, that reminds me. Did you see the Simpsons Family Guy crossover?
No. No, I didn't.
You should.
Wait,
Why?
there's one thing that I'm not clear on.
What?
What's the N-word? That guy almost spit soda on his camera. He almost spit soda all over his fucking phone. I'm gonna make one of you guys do that, since you're both using phones. I'm gonna make one of you guys ruin a damn phone. That's gonna be great. I'll laugh.
Oh, look, he's shaking his head again.
I'm calling this podcast.
All
podcast
right,
is
it's dead.
It's dead.
Yeah.
Will, thank you for coming out again. Or sort of coming out. You know, just fucking, thanks for turning your phone on, asshole. Doing the bare minimum. We appreciate that over here. The Extra Live show.
I try my best.
Nice.
Next week maybe I'll bring you something about the Columns movie.
Yeah.
Kyle,
Yeah.
thanks for being sexy.
Yay. Anytime. Anytime.
I'll see you all next week.
All right.
Herka Derka.
Bye-bye.
Oh, you said herky-durky, you son of a bitch.